Welcome back to another video, you guys. Today we are actually working on setting up shop for Studio CALME, which if you're watching this the day that it goes live is actually launching today. Everything is live on our website right now and ready for you guys to shop the collection. I cannot believe the day has finally come, and I honestly could not do any of this without the amazing community that I've built here. So thank you guys so much for supporting. I've officially been making videos for 3 years now, and this has been a huge dream for Brian and I to one day open a shop. Over the past 6 months, we've been working on this non-stop. We've been sourcing paper, making a ton of tweaks. We wanted to get the prints done locally, so that also took a big chunk of time, and I'm just so proud of where we are today. And the whole point of Studio CALME is for me to create some beautiful items for you guys to enjoy. Creating artwork and DIYs has always brought me such a sense of calm, and I'm sure a lot of you guys also can relate to that. Especially when you get into the zone of creating something, it just becomes so therapeutic. Creating a home that feels calm and feels authentic to you is always the goal, and that is definitely my goal with this brand. If you missed any of my previous videos, we are launching with 3 prints in this collection. These prints are limited, so if you would like one, make sure to head over to studiocalme.com right now. The website also came out so beautifully, so if you guys want to check it out, make sure you do so right now. So either pause the video right now or go to it after the website. I just need you guys to see the website because I'm just so proud of it. I have all 3 prints in my hands right now. These come in a 12 by 16, which I think is the perfect size for any print. And right now we're only shipping to the US since it is just Brian and I packaging everything ourselves. Our hope someday soon is to ship worldwide, but right now we're just shipping in the US, especially since we are all so new to this. And you guys will see what is coming in each package because we are throwing in a couple of freebies. Here is the first print. This one is called Lotus Bloom, and what really inspired me to create this piece is that I was looking for lotus flower artwork, but none of it really resonated with me. I couldn't find lotus flower artwork that was in a style that would just match with my home, so I decided to create one myself. I will go into the meaning of each of the pieces later on in the video, but here she is. Next up, we have the Sienna Bouquet, which is just fun and bright and colorful, and also is a nod to my love for thrift flips. So if you see the vase in the center, it's actually one of the flips that I did, I think a year or 2 ago, I think 2 years ago. This is one of my favorite thrift flips ever, and I wanted you guys to have a piece of that in your home. So this piece is honestly perfect for any space, and I just love how happy it is. And last but not least, we have the Apricot Blossom print. This is inspired by flower market prints, is an ode to apricot blossoms that you see in the new year, especially in Vietnam. This is a really special piece because I had it printed on this beautiful recycled paper with a speckle tone on it. This is also a really thick paper, and I just love that this is just a little bit different than your regular plain white print. It has a lot of textures, and I just love all the colors on it, and I just love this print so much. It definitely has a special place in my heart. So that is the Flourish collection, my first collection of artwork ever. That honestly sounds so crazy for me to say out loud. I still am in disbelief that you guys are going to have this in your homes. It's gonna be so interesting to see it in everyone's space and how you guys style this. So I'm very, very excited for this launch. If you guys would like one, make sure to head over to studiocalme.com. Okay, so jumping right into the video, we are basically making a stock room. This is gonna be a headquarters for all things Studio CALME. This actually is going to be the last room in our house that we haven't touched yet, and it honestly needs a lot of work in there. Right now, it is a disaster, and our house has kind of become a stock room because if you actually look behind me, there are a bunch of boxes, and I definitely need to put them somewhere. So let me show you guys what we're working with. Okay guys, are you ready? Welcome to Studio CALME HQ. So yeah, it is currently a disaster in here. This is basically a storage room of extra decor, holiday decor, DIYs and things, and then also a gym apparently. Brian is actually doing a powerlifting competition this year, so he has a barbell setup, and he decided to work in here because he was afraid of ruining our tiles like anywhere else in the basement. But now that it's warming up, this is actually gonna go into our garage, so we're gonna clear this whole thing up. All of this stuff in here is really just taking up space, and now I feel like I'm at a point where I actually have storage in the house that I can put this somewhere else. There's also a whole bunch of things that I need to donate still, so this is gonna push me to do that. We're gonna clear out the whole entire space, but as you can see, even though we're in the basement, This room does get some nice lighting right here because there's a huge window and then there's also that window. So if you can imagine it, the packing station is gonna go along this wall, and then we're gonna have all of the supplies over here, especially since the ceiling is lower. I don't want us to be working over there, so that is where all that stuff is gonna go. And if we turn over here, there is a small closet, so I have to figure out what we're doing in that space still, but this is what we are working with.
Ready? This is gonna be a lot of moving.
Oh, I have to carry these?
I'll carry this one.
I'll get it, honey.
Boop.
After this, I will be submitting myself to the Hoarders TV show. I have too much stuff.
I feel like it always happens when you have a house, so. Inevitable.
I need to have a garage sale, like a sale.
House sale. It's crazy because this is the last room in the house that's in its original form.
Oh my god, yeah, it is actually.
And it's about to look 100 times better because of Tina.
Us, honey.
Really you though. The last family had some DIY skills too.
Can you even believe it's been a year and some change since we've been in this house? This is literally the last room that we haven't touched yet. I will pop up a few of my inspo photos, but I really just wanted this to be a clean and organized space, but still have some personality to reflect the brand. And I, of course, am going to be hanging up my artwork and displaying everything that we make for Studio CALME. The paint in here was so uneven, so of course we had to give it a fresh coat, and I'm also going to add in a little bit of color here with a green accent wall. You already know I love the color green in our house. It ties back with the brand colors, but it also is literally the same exact paint colors from our bedroom before we just recently refreshed it. Okay, look at this new item I just found that totally matches with the Studio CALME aesthetic. It is green and then there's wood behind it, so you can hang stuff like the traditional pegboard, and then there's storage, which is so perfect, and I definitely need this. Does it fit? Wow.
Boy. Boy.
Oh no. Okay, we are back from IKEA and I have the tabletops. We're basically going to use these to ship out all the packages. We basically need these to be at a counter height, and all the legs there were for like sitting desks. So I decided I'm just going to make my own legs. After I made that bench a couple of weeks ago, I feel very confident that I can make something similar for these. It's going to look a little bit more elevated, plus I just really like the look of them. So I'm going to make some with some 2x4s. I will list all the cuts below in the description box if you guys want to follow along and build these yourselves. You can customize this to whatever size you need as long as you cut the legs at a 10-degree angle. These are going to be cut at countertop height at about 34 inches. None of the IKEA legs were tall enough for what we needed them for. They really only had one that would have worked, but it was an adjustable one, and I just thought it looked so boring. So instead, I was able to create these beautiful legs for only $21 in total. I have my leg here, and then I also have my support piece. So basically this is going to be screwed into the tabletop, and we're going to pocket hole the angled legs into here so that everything is nice and stable. It's basically gonna sit like this. Ta-da! And then we'll also put a support piece in the middle here so that everything is extra sturdy. but to complete my vision, I want to add a support beam right here. So these legs have been cut at a 10-degree angle going the same direction, and then for the support beams, you basically want to do them the opposite direction. So this is how it's going to sit inside basically, and depending on how high you want this, you can make it longer or shorter. I basically went for 6 inches off of the bottom, and this piece is basically 21 inches on the long side. And to get into place, I'm just going to use some wood glue and screws, and then these will be done. And now we have our completed leg, you guys. This looks so much better than the ones that IKEA had, and so much cheaper as well. I'm gonna finish the other ones, and then I'll actually attach it to the tabletop once we get into the room, so then I don't have to carry it all the way over there. Okay, time to build some shelves. The last time we did this, Brian gave up like halfway.
That is not true.
It is true.
But also true.
Do you help? Oh my god, this is really heavy. Alright, so I got these shelves, and we definitely needed some to create our little stock room. We have a lot of packaging supplies, so I needed a place to organize all of that. These ones I actually got from Sam's Club, and they were the exact dimensions that I needed, especially since the ceiling drops a little bit, so I needed something a little bit shorter. You guys know that I'm very keen on storage and functionality, and these are going to make our space feel so much more organized, look a little bit more professional as well, and they fit with the exact aesthetic that I'm going for. Do you guys like my new shirt? I am ready for launch day. We're gonna get everything into the room, the desk, the shelves, and then fill the walls up with some artwork as well. And of course, we're gonna stock the whole room up and try to set it up in a way that makes the most sense for us to ship everything out for you guys. I'm so excited. We just have a few more days until launch, so it is now crunch time. We're gonna screw these right into the tabletop, and I use self-driving screws, and this was really sturdy. It is time to bring in our beautiful new racks. I just love how these turned out. The ceilings are so short. Is this gonna work?
I think so. I hope so. Oh, wow. Oh my god. I was not a believer.
Oh my god. Look at how good this is. Ooh. Perfect fit. And the other one's supposed to fit here, I think. What if it's too big? Gotta do the arm trick. Okay, it'll fit. This rusty color is a nice contrast to the green, and it's also a part of our brand colors, so I thought that was a win-win. And also, you guys can definitely see how much Brian and I were struggling with this, because they literally fit perfectly in this little nook by just a hair, and it was so difficult to shimmy it in. Oh my god, you guys, this feels so real now. I think we're gonna leave them back here because this is the darkest corner. Plus they fit perfectly here, but the only issue is it is kind of covering that closet back there, so I might have to reconfigure in the future, but for now we're going to stock it up. And the shelves in here were black, but I think I'm gonna cover them in white contact paper, so that'll go with the vibe better, but I'm gonna put them in and see how they look. I really like the black shelves, so I'm just gonna leave them like this. We're gonna start setting things up in here. So I of course have a pegboard. This is gonna go above this desk. And then I also cut out a huge Studio CALME logo. I just did this really quickly on my Cricut, and I think the best place is just to put it over here because this window would just make it way too low. Put it right here. This is gonna be a cute little shipping station. I also have my prints in these beautiful frames that I want to put somewhere in here. I also grabbed some organizers for thank you cards and stickers, and it honestly is starting to feel really real right now, you guys. I'm overwhelmed and excited and nervous. Let's get everything up and start prepping for the launch. Okay, I'm surprised no one has asked me why it's spelled CALME with an E at the end. So if you guys haven't guessed already, it's actually an anagram for mine and Brian's last names. So if you put lay and Mac together and rearrange the letters, you get the word calm, which is actually how you spell calm in French. So it is a real word. I thought it was really fitting because it's always been my goal to create a calm home. And when I'm doing DIYs and artwork, I always just feel so calm in the process of it. That really is my hope for Studio CALME. I hope you guys can resonate with that message. Each piece in this first collection holds such a special place in my heart. So I hope you guys can head over to the website and read the description for each one of them and see the inspiration behind it. Oh my god, it looks so good, you guys. These tables are mainly going to be used for fulfilling orders, so we're going to have a computer setup on one and then a packing setup on the other, so you're going to see that I tried to make the best use of all the vertical space on the walls. I want to feel really inspired when I'm in here, so of course I'm going to hang up some of the prints over here, and I think I'm going to hang up other things that I've created as well. So I have this rug that I tufted a couple of weeks ago. I love this piece so much. It's so colorful. It makes me happy just to look at, so I definitely want to hang this somewhere. And then I also think I'm going to hang up the thank you card as an ode to our first launch. So here is the thank you card that comes with every order. It says, "You are magic," and you guys can actually frame this as a small little print as well. I wanted this to be a little reminder that you guys are capable of anything and you are magic and you can make magic. I think it's really important to be surrounded by things that inspire you, and why not hang up your own stuff to inspire yourself to create even more. If you told me 3 years ago that I would be selling artwork and building myself a little stock room filled with prints and packaging and stickers, I seriously would not have believed you. Growing up, I never thought that I would one day be able to support myself by being creative, so I'm just very grateful for you guys supporting this journey, for allowing me to do what I love most. Studio CALME represents something bigger than just myself and Brian, and we are just so lucky and happy to finally bring this dream to life today. This is a huge passion project for us, and it's always been our goal to one day do something like this. You guys, look at how cute these are. These are the stickers that are gonna go on the packaging, and I just used my thermal label printer for this. I'm basically gonna do the whole roll, and we're gonna start using these for the packaging. And I hope that sharing these videos and projects and inspiration with you guys every week also encourages you to go after your dreams too.
What's up, guys? I hope you guys love the transformation. Tina did an amazing job, per usual. Obviously. Very briefly, we wanted to show you how we would be packaging these beautiful orders. So, oh god, did I spit? Redo. So here is the beautiful station Tina set up. So if you go on the website and you purchase something, it'll come through here. We'll get the packing order. We come over here. Organization! Tina, organization! Say one order for the Sienna bouquet. Ooh! Ooh! We grab a mailer, a plastic sleeve, and of course the backing, because we need to keep these babies protected. I'll hand it over for Tina. because Tina's gonna do this gracefully.
So first, I'm actually going to sign the first ever print. I'm gonna sign the back here in the lower right. Oh my god, I should have practiced this. So I signed it. Now we're gonna put it in the sleeve. Gotta grab a thank you card and then a sticker. Place that inside and then we're gonna close this baby up. And there we have it, our first packaged order. Oh my god. So that is our new studio at home. I can't believe this is real, you guys, and I can't believe we are launching today.
It's crazy because we literally talked about this moment back in like October 2019 and saying how we could film and put Tina's amazing skills on YouTube and grow an amazing family and community on here. And it's really thanks to you guys that Studio Calm is possible. And we want to say thank you so much for everything. Thank you, Tina, for making these amazing prints. You spent so much time on it. And this is just an amazing experience overall, and thank you all so much.
Honestly, we cannot thank you guys enough for making this happen, and we're so excited to get these all mailed out to you. Thank you so much for your support throughout the years. I honestly don't think I could talk anymore because I'm very emotional right now. We will see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Stay inspired, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!